Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am officially back from Paris, so today I wanted to do a haul for you guys. The first item is from Chanel, and you guys know what this bag means. My last time in Paris was in the summertime, so I honestly didn't even bother going to any of the boutiques because I knew there was going to be like a huge line, and I honestly didn't want to bother waiting in line in the heat especially. So this time I at least wanted to check out the original Chanel boutique on Rue Cambon, so I did, and I honestly had such a great time. My sales associate was like one of the loveliest people ever. I didn't realize how huge that boutique was. The selection that they had was incredible, especially the shoes. I feel like they had every shoe, especially like their sling bags or ballet flats, in every single color like you can imagine. So I think that boutique is definitely worth the visit, and I was able to get this piece that I honestly didn't think I would ever be able to get my hands on. It's actually a piece of ready to wear, and I haven't even opened it, so this is kind of like an unboxing as well. I feel like, can you tell what this is? Can you tell now? These are a pair of tweed shorts. I still can't believe it. Aren't these like the most me kind of shorts? You guys know that I wear my Versace tweed shorts like non-stop, and I have been for the past like 2 years or so. So that just shows you how much I love shorts. And this is basically like a new and improved version of them. This is part of the cruise collection, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it in my Chanel cruise shopping with me like vlog video, but this was the original like #1 item on my wish list from that collection, more so than that silver bag. Over any single piece from that collection, this was really it for me. But in my local boutique and in the size that I was looking for, like it was pretty much impossible. So I had to do a lot of like justification in my head to really like let go and just forget about them until my trip to Paris. I was browsing around that store and I really just wasn't feeling anything, especially the bags. I'm just not really into like newer Chanel collections, like any seasonal pieces. Something's always missing, and the prices really make it hard for me to like justify. And then I was looking at some tweed bags that they had, and then my sales associate brought out a tweed bag in this exact fabric, and I was like, oh my gosh, this was from the cruise collection, right? And he was like, yeah, like we have a matching gilet with it. And I was like, do you guys still have the shorts? Because these were what I was really after. And he was like, let me check. And normally I'm a size 34 and they only had 38. So it was gonna be like a little too big. And then he like looked in the system and saw that the other store, like next door, had 36. So I was like, okay, like can I at least try it on? Maybe we can like get it tailored. So I wait 10 minutes, the shorts arrive, and when I tried them on, I kid you not, these fit like a glove. I felt like they were truly just waiting for me. There was nothing to fix. They just fit so perfectly. And apparently these were the last piece in Europe, and I kind of believe that because this collection has been out for almost like 3 months now. So I really feel like it was meant to be, and I honestly would rather buy something that I truly love than just settling for something, because all the shoes and bags that I saw, it would have been kind of like me settling for them, because nothing gave me butterflies like these did. I fell in love with these when I first saw the runway, so it's safe to say that they have been on my wish list since like last May. So I'm so glad that they kind of found their way to me. And then this was something that I always wanted to do. This is one of their perfumes in gardenia. Gardenia is my mom's favorite scent, so I told myself the next time I go to Paris, I'm going to pick up this scent for her. So I did, in the big bottle. This is like 200 ml, quite heavy, but I love this Chanel like perfume line, not the ones that you can buy at Sephora like Chance or whatever. These bottles look so classy and elegant. Like I love the shape, I love everything about it, so I'm really excited to gift this to my mom. Well, since we're on the topic of perfume, I know this isn't technically for me, so I'm not going against my no-buy list, because you guys know perfume was on my list for no-buy list of 2024, so this is okay. However, I did actually get a perfume. I know, so technically I have failed in the perfume department of my no-buy list, but I kind of wanted my next perfume purchase to be from Killian, because this is a brand that I've just been seeing non-stop. Maybe it's just me because I'm trying not to buy something, so like all I see is Killian. The amount of times I saw Killian boutique, Killian like section inside a mall in Paris was just crazy. I was bombarded by Killian my entire trip. So on the last day of my trip, I caved and went to smell all their scents. And then eventually I went with this. Oh my God, I just realized. The name of the scent is not PG-13. I love the overall like branding of this brand. I'm looking at this card right now. Do you see this? It says, I confess, I couldn't resist. That is so me with perfume. So let's open this up. I can honestly smell it because I saw that when they were like wrapping this up, they spray the actual perfume so you can just smell everything. It's like a whole experience. Yeah, so it's this one. I told you, it's not PG-13. A lot of the scents were kind of heavy, like very dinner appropriate, but I envisioned like a really hot, like smoking women, like French women, you know, like it was really that kind of vibe. And it opens like this. I had no idea. Honestly, anything with a gold trim, I am sold. Look at this. Look at this bottle, guys. So gorgeous. I have to say it's very different from most of the perfumes I have because it's a very grown-up scent. I feel like it's a very mature. This is definitely something I can remember my Paris trip by. So on the last day of the trip, I had booked a facial for my boyfriend and I because I've always wanted to go to the BR Center in Paris. I have been buying quite a lot of BR products and getting like BR facials like here and there, everywhere except for Paris. So I was like, well, I have to go. And after the facial, they of course tell you like what kind of products that they recommend for your skincare needs. So after the facial, we bought quite a few products. It was originally 2 bags, but I had to consolidate. Maybe because we bought so much, but they were super generous with samples. There are samples. This entire bag is samples. The first item is something that I made sure to buy while I was in Paris because last time I couldn't find this in my shade in Singapore. This is their concealer in number 1. I think they only have like 3 shades or so. So I went with the lightest shade. I'm super excited to try this. The packaging is so nice, of course. Look how phenomenal. They also have like a BB cream, or what is that? Like a tinted moisturizer. They have more shades with that product, but I have so many tinted moisturizers that I already have right now. So I was thinking of my no-buy list and told myself I should use those first. So I'll get that next time, especially if I really like this concealer. And then we have 2 cleansers here. This is the VIP O2. This is what I already have and have been using for a long time. And this is what my boyfriend picked up because they recommended this and they also used this on him during the facial. They're both cleansing milk. So it's not going to like foam up like a gel cleanser. It's a very different texture from what we would normally think of as a cleanser. This is so gentle, at least this one, because I have some experience with this product. So even if you're wearing like a full face of makeup, after you remove your eye makeup with this, you just double cleanse with this. So the first round is to basically take off all your makeup, and then the second round would be just to go back with it to help with your skin barrier, like everything. But again, I have some other like cleansers to finish off first, so I went with like a smaller size. See, like I tried. And then we picked up lotion P50 in the pigment. This is something that I personally use. I also have a smaller one right now, and then they recommended this for my boyfriend as well. So we just bought a big bottle. I haven't tried any other like lotion P50s unless one of the BR facial like therapists have used it on me. But this one is so gentle. It doesn't like burn or like make your skin feel like tingly. You can also use this every single day, and I've noticed with this, it really fades scars very, very fast, like within like a week or so. So I do love this. And then for serums, we both got 2 different things. I already have a couple of their serums, so based on their recommendations, they told me to like use that first and then buy some more. But this is more for like anti-aging, so this could go with the serums that I already have. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this, but this is for anti-aging, they said. And then this. Oh, it's kind of heavy. What is this? Oh, there's 2 in here. I didn't know he picked this up. Oh, this is the placenta regenerating serum for face. Wow, this kind of looks like bone broth. There's placenta serum, and then this is, I forgot to tell them that we already have this. The complex irritable, I want to say. They recommended this as like a spot treatment. So if you have any trouble spots, you can just use this as a spot treatment. I forgot to tell them that we already have this, but it's okay, it's like a baby size anyways. And then for moisturizers, we picked up 2 different things. I forget which one is which. Both our skins needed a lot more hydration, so everything is kind of geared towards that. Oh, this is the moisturizer, and then this, I remember now. This is actually a mask. So I already have the placenta moisturizer, so I told her that, and she said maybe you can try this. It's much more like nourishing and like regenerating because it's like a cream mask. I might try this out and see like what the texture is and see if I can wear this overnight. And then I told them that I already have the Mask Vivant and the oxygen mask, and they said They're both good, but none of them are really for hydration, which was kind of shocking. So they recommended this for me, the Mask Visolatine. So I have used a sample and I really did like this. During the consultation, they actually checked like the hydration level everywhere and it was pretty low. So in order to like overcompensate, my face was like overproducing sebums. That's why I really wanted to focus on hydration this time and went with this. This is a sheet mask that goes with lotion P50 for like any like scars, and this is their hand lotion. I have used this. It is quite nice. I love that it doesn't have like a weird smell or like a heavy fragrance, so this has been really nice. And then you guys know during my pack with me video for Paris, I used up all my Rimowa stickers, like the city stickers. So while I was in Paris, I decided to pick more up because it is definitely a lot cheaper there. I mean, you're not saving a ton of money, but while in Paris, like if you do see any stickers that you like, might as well. So I picked up some new ones that I could get my hands on because a lot of them are always like sold out. So I have Hawaii and I have Paris, which has always been so hard to get. Even like the sales associate was like, can't believe you were able to like get this. I think that was like the last one. Paris one always sells out like so quick. And then here I have Milan, and then Rome, Vienna, and then Tokyo. And the next item is something I have been eyeing on for a while now. This is from the brand, I want to say Thomasine. It's like a glove brand, and they have really unique, like gorgeous gloves. So let's open this up together. She even put a feather on the packaging. So here's the brand. Yeah, this is what the store looks like. Thomasine. It's beautiful. You see it. I remember you. So these are really gorgeous gloves. I don't think I've ever bought gloves before. Really incredibly like soft leather, and then these polka dot like mesh. How cool is this? It looks like this. I mean, like they have to be like worn properly in the right occasion, but like they are so chic. Gloves are not something that I would like normally buy, but look how beautiful. And of all the designs, this was like my favorite one. And of course, the name of these gloves, Seoul, like the capital of Korea. So I just knew these were meant to be. And because they're leather pieces, even though they are like the same size, they all fit kind of differently. So she let me try on like 4 different pairs in the same size, but they all fit my hands a little bit differently. So I went with this exact pair. So I'm really glad that I actually waited to get these in store, because that way I can like try them out. And now I know like gloves, just like pants especially, you really have to try them on to like find the right piece for you. And then you guys know I love this coffee. I think I bought over like 10 boxes of these while I was in Singapore. So I wanted to check out their store in Paris, and they have so many different flavors that I wasn't able to like find in Singapore. So I grabbed all of them that smelled really good. This is the Milano one. I had this morning. It's so delicious. All of these are kind of like sweet, hazelnutty, more nutty than like floral or citrusy scents, because I don't really like those. Next is Sweet Mexico, and then this is the caramel one. This smelled incredible, so I'm really excited to try this. I don't know if you guys remember, but I mentioned that there was one flavor that I was after and they were sold out of it, and it was this, guys. Kenya is like the best coffee ever. Personally, I feel like this is what all like black coffee should taste like. Zero like citrusy notes, just pure like kind of like mocha black coffee taste. This is so good, so I had to get this. And lastly, we have some snacks, and I'm gonna show you my 2 favorites. This is the first one, the Kinder cards. I think I got these for the first time in Italy, but I only got like 1 box of it and I finished it like really quickly. So I grabbed 2 this time. These are so yummy. And then these were like #1 on my list to like get on my next trip to Paris. It's safe to say that these are the best truffle chips ever. You guys know Le Bon Marché, like that shopping mall. So across the street from that is like this ginormous like gourmet food like department store called this. And those 2 buildings are connected actually, so you don't actually have to like go outside. And they have their own truffle chips, which are hands down the best truffle chips ever, because a lot of them out there kind of taste weird. Like they're a little too truffly, like a little too salty, like there's always something wrong. But these are like the standard truffle chips, how all truffle chips should taste like, in my opinion. So I had to grab like a bunch of these. So that was everything I wanted to share with you guys today as my Paris haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.